We're talking about an organization helping soldiers in Afghanistan and Iraq with basic necessities. We were talking about necessities like socks and baby wipes to help them stay clean. In 2009, Chris Meek started the group called SoldierSocks, and he joins us this morning. We're going to be talking to Chris about this and then also something else that's very special. So good to see you, Chris.
Good to see you. Good morning.
So how did this come about where you decided or realized that soldiers needed socks and baby wipes?
A friend of a friend who was a Marine received a letter from a Marine then in Afghanistan simply stating we're not living on bases or we're living in foxholes and jeeps. We don't have water to drink, let alone take a shower, so can you please send tube socks because we're hiking all day and we throw the old ones away.
Yeah.
And baby wipes for personal hygiene, so they would use those instead of taking a shower.
How terrific. So how did the organization start? You thought, okay, this is what I'm going to focus on. These two items, we're going to get what, people to donate money or donate the items?
Yeah, so I originally went to a local pharmacy and a sneaker store in Stamford, and they not only gave us their items at cost, but also matched dollar for dollar whatever we purchased. Did some drives in local schools, churches, temples. Ended up shipping about 1,500 pounds, our first shipment, and then we were picked up by a radio station in New York that's nationally syndicated, and that took us national overnight.
Fantastic. You were telling me during the break, I had mentioned that these baby wipes are like gold probably to these soldiers, and you said, yeah, that's what they call them.
Yeah, sheets of gold.
Sheets of gold.
I received a few emails that said that.
Right, and so you're continuing now with this, right? I mean, if somebody wants to help donate to the Soldier Socks, what do they do? Well,
they can send us an email, how to set up a drive.
Okay.
We'll provide signage, a list of items to ship to the troops. A drop box for people to bring things to.
Sure.
And then we work with an Air National Guard base that then ships all of the items for free, which is huge because the cost is really, the shipping is one of the biggest items.
Fantastic. Let's switch gears. Let's talk about these battery-powered suits, which is something different from this, but it's also something you're involved with. How do these work?
So it's a company called Exobionics based out of California, and their main focus is a suit for the Department of Defense that helps soldiers in the battlefield carry more, walk up more terrain, literally lift 200 pounds with one arm.
Wow.
But there's a medical component to it where they help people who are paralyzed get out of a wheelchair, stand, and walk.
Well, and Chris, that's what we're looking at right now. Describe what we're seeing and how the battery-packed suit is helping.
Sure. So this is actually Chris Tagatak, an ambassador from EXO, who was here a few months ago. And as you can see, he's got a couple of crutches that help him stand up. And the backpack has the computer in it and the battery, and it literally learns the motion of your legs and makes your legs move for you. So
he's completely paralyzed. Yes. He doesn't have any feeling or any movement in his legs.
From his sternum down.
And they put that suit on, and he can learn to walk in it. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It really is an Iron Man suit.
It really is, isn't it? Sure. You've got an event coming up in Greenwich, right?
Yes.
Talk about that.
So the event is to raise awareness about our new missions. We're still doing the socks and basic supplies.
Okay.
But now as we've created a education scholarship fund for veterans, and we're looking to fund those, as well as to fund these suits. They're about $140,000 each, so obviously a lot of money for a veteran to fork out.
So it's at the Bruce Museum, that's in Greenwich, and it's this Wednesday from 6 to 8, and you're just inviting people to come by or to donate or a little bit of both?
There's a cocktail reception. If you send us an email, we can get you all the details on that. Okay. We have 2 retired service members there, a colonel who was chief of staff for Colin Powell, and a Marine Corps general who was the commander for the Marine Special Operations Unit. We'll also have the CEO from Exobionics there, as well as an ambassador from EXO who was paralyzed, and we'll put the suit on and actually give a display.
Wow, terrific. Chris Meek, good to meet you, Chris.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks so much for all you're doing for all of our injured individuals out there in Afghanistan, Iraq, and helping them with the socks and everything, too. Really a nice thing you're doing.